Getting quoted $174,000 for resheathing, premium vinyl siding, new gutters, fascia, and soffits on a 2042 square foot, 60-year-old house with extensive water and bird damage and buffalo board underneath is a huge decision, and honestly, loads of folks are curious if that's a fair price or if you're getting ripped off in today's market, especially with home values where they're at. So look, first off, when your house is that old and the wood siding is jacked up from water and birds, you know there's going to be surprises hiding under there. Buffalo board is notorious for being a pain since it turns to mush when it gets wet, so ripping all that out and resheathing is seriously labor intensive. Premium vinyl siding isn't cheap, and neither is custom work on gutters, fascia, and soffits, especially if you want it done right so you never have to mess with it again. I'd say, make sure your quote includes full removal of all the damaged layers and proper disposal because that stuff adds up fast. Get a detailed breakdown from the contractor. You want to see labor, materials, and any surprises that might pop up once they open the walls. Don't be shy about getting a second or even third quote. Sometimes prices swing wildly based on how busy a contractor is or what materials they spec. Ask what kind of sheathing they plan to use, OSB or plywood, what brand of vinyl siding, and double-check their warranty. If you can swing it, talk to neighbors who got similar work done recently for a quick reality check, and always check that the contractor's licensed, insured, and has solid reviews. One of the biggest mistakes people make is not getting everything in writing. Like, you gotta have all the details spelled out in the contract so there's no he said, she said drama when things get weird halfway through the job. Another super common issue is skipping the step where you ask about hidden damage costs. If your house is as messed up as you say, make sure your contractor gives you a worst case scenario price so you're not blindsided. A third thing I see all the time is folks just trusting the first contractor they meet. Nah, get multiple bids and actually look up those companies online to see if they've got any horror stories attached to them. If the price seems wild high or crazy low compared to what others are quoting, something's probably off. And hey, don't pay for everything up front, just like pay in stages as milestones get finished. Always snag permits for major work because you don't want trouble later if you ever do sell. Lastly, ask around about financing options if this number feels heavy. Some contractors have deals with lenders that can help stretch out payments without brutal interest rates. BigHomeProjects.com is clutch for linking up homeowners with local contractors who've already been vetted by other users, so you know you're not just picking someone sketchy off a random ad. It also helps legit contractors find solid job leads in your area without having to hustle door-to-door or spam Facebook groups, making the whole process smoother for everybody involved.